There is something that I freely admit, and that is that I can't grow a blessed thing. Everything I plant at my house dies. Granted, I don't work too hard at it either, but I really don't have a green thumb. You know, I drive into the church lot here every day, and I see this thing behind me. Can you see it? This is the giant mountain of loam that Tim has scraped off our lot here in preparation to build our building. And I see it so much I don't really think about it. But the other day I drove in and I looked at it and I thought, look at how thick the grass is on this thing. I mean, he just moved it maybe a couple of months ago. And already it's got 3-4 foot high tall grass on it. It's so thick you couldn't possibly walk through it. And even though I can't grow anything, I do understand a couple of things about how to do it. I just can't make it happen. I know that when you break up soil, it loosens it and allows seed to take root, allows the water to get in, and all of the things that are needed for grass to grow starts to happen because the ground has been broken up. And of course, I'm always thinking of illustrations, and I'm always thinking of things that I can talk to you folks about, and ways that we can relate things that happen in our everyday lives to scriptural things and spiritual matters of our hearts. And it reminded me of the verse in Hosea chapter 10. Hosea is writing to Israel, and they are far from God. They have just turned their backs on God. In Hosea 10:12, he says this to Israel: break up your fallow ground. Break it up. Now, he wasn't talking about the dirt outside. He wasn't talking about their farmland. He was talking about their hearts. You see, their hearts had grown hard packed by the rain of difficulty and the storms of sinful desire and all the things that make our hearts hard against the truth and against God's working. And Hosea pleaded with them, break up your fallow ground, break up that hard shell that develops over your heart. Why? So that the truth of the Word of God can sink in, so that the mercy and the grace of God can do its work of transformation in our hearts and lives. He goes on in that verse to say, for it is time to seek the Lord, that he may come and rain righteousness on you. Folks, can I challenge you today? Do you need to break up the fallow ground of your heart? Are you able to hear what God is saying to you? Or is the mercy and the grace of God able to penetrate your heart so that he can do his transforming work? That's my challenge. Don't let your heart grow hard, so that God may come and speak to you and do his work in your life.